go. We got August D. I'm gonna botch this, guys, and I apologize.
Haegeum?
Haegeum? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know y'all will. But here we go. Hopefully we can listen to this one.
It's been a minute since we've heard Just Sugar by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah.
So what is a Haegeum?
Yeah, Haegeum. Yeah.
Haegeum.
Yeah, let educate us.
I mean, I could probably look it up.
Interpretation is free for all. Out with the nonsense. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a traditional Korean instrument. Okay, cool.
Thank you, Lena.
Cool.
Faster than me. Jesus.
So he's
I was gonna look for the meaning
so he's
of it.
pretty much saying that rapping is the new traditional.
As well.
Honestly,
means a
good
human being.
good lyricism is just as much as an instrument as a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, because you could do things with your voice that are just
exactly.
insane.
해석되는 자유 개소리는 out 표현들의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 달고 그러한 자유일런지 당신의 판단과 추측이 확실한 신념들이 있는지 당신의 자유와 타인의 자유가 동일하다 믿는지 그렇다면 주저 말고 올라타봐 금지된 것들로부터 해봐 각자의 취향조차 이해들을 못하는 불행한 이 시대를 살아가는 이들을 위한 이 노래는 금지된 것을 푸는 것뿐이지 허나 자유와 방종의 차이지만 부디 구분하길 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 쏟아지는 정보들은 상상의 자유들을 근조시킨 가동시의 사상의 통일성을 원해 왜나 머리 아픈 각종 오이즈는 눈을 가리고 이제는 생각에 좌우조차 범의 각종 논란들은 판단들의 혼란들을
Bro, my man. Bro.
God damn.
Bro. My man Lupe out here.
Triggers the confusion and judgment.
Bro.
Yeah.
All the controversy incessantly triggers
Confusion
confusion,
and judgment.
which it does.
Yep.
Yo, my man on. Yo, August, you taking classes with Lupe?
Probably.
Yo, he enrolled in MIT.
See, it's things like this that you see the difference between them and almost everybody else.
Oh, bro, there's a clear distinction.
It's reasons like this when you have 7 types of guys like this all performing together. That's why their group is so good.
Yeah,
when you
honestly.
can do solo stuff like this,
Mhm.
and then he's just one of 7, and then you put all 7 together, and they all cohesive, and they all
Dude.
go for each other.
Dude,
That's why they're as big as they are.
dude. Like,
This is insane.
honestly, the group. I think I said this on this channel before. With the group, with the amount of talent they got, with everything they talk about, I see a lot of Wu-Tang in them.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, yeah.
Because they all come together, and they all have separate projects.
Yep, and they can all hold their own separate.
Yep, and they got all their own set. Like,
but when they come together, look the hell out.
Yeah, back to, like, sit your ass down.
Get
like,
out of their way.
Sit down, close your mouth, and just observe.
Because they're the type of group separately, they all can hold their own.
Yeah.
Together,
you don't want them problems.
Yeah, you ain't that smoke.
You don't want that.
Because they're just gonna steamroll.
If just one can sell a mill first day, when all 7 come on, man. Come on.
Wait till all their military stuff.
Oh, bro. When the comeback, man.
No, when they come back,
Oh, God.
story to sing about.
Honestly, I would love to see when they come back.
Know that for a fact.
Internet gonna break.
What they would be able to do would be 7 solo tours where they're all doing individual stuff, or along the way they have stops where all 7 of them do their own stuff together, where they have the stuff they do together.
Yo,
How insane would that be?
all I know is these man's bank accounts is ridiculous.
Oh no, Dad,
Oh,
Like these, the bank account, like
they never buy anything anymore. They're at
Like-
the point where they just get whatever they want,
like
and they're humble to the point where they want to spread the wealth. That's the scary thing.
oh my God.
But it's the little things like this that show why they're just at another level, and why people are going to be continually be chasing them.
Dude, like
It's going to be so hard for any other group, no matter what country they're from, to equal this. Because you have to get enough people to be cohesive enough to
listen,
work together.
guys, there's no group in the United States like this.
No, they're all too selfish.
There's
It's
no,
lucky number 7.
there's
They're
no.
guys that selfish.
I don't think there's any group we got over here.
I mean, because all of them,
No, not
and
just music.
I call it the lucky number 7
Yeah.
because all of them have they're all humble.
Like Fifth Harmony
Don't
could have
have
been
that-
big.
They all have that
But-
heart.
They got into each other's feelings.
Yeah, they got
Fifth Harmony destroyed themselves.
they made shit too personal.
It's
So many groups end up imploding on themselves because egos get in the way.
That's what
yeah.
One Direction.
Yep. Oh yeah. BTS learned to check their egos.
Yeah,
at the door.
they checked that shit quick, man. They checked that real quick.
And I'm sure they all went through it, but at the end, they all realized,
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
as a collective, we can get even further.
Further.
Mhm.
Oh man,
And how many times did they almost fall apart?
yeah, dude.
From what we were seeing, they almost fell apart a few times.
Yeah,
But at the end, they were more grown up than the grown ups around them.
Yeah.
And they went through that at a much younger age than any of these American artists go through. BTS has gone through more turmoil as a young group. Because look, they've only been around prominently since 2019? I'm not saying for Korea, I'm saying around here. Where they
oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. They didn't start getting like popping.
I mean, they've been popping for, but I mean,
Like, yeah, I see what you.
I
I see
mean,
what you
they've been
mean.
doing stuff since 2014.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
I mean, they've been in the light since like probably 2016 or so. But I mean, popping and blowing up worldwide, where they've been to the point where they're being attacked and stuff, probably since 2019. They've been
yeah, I see what you mean.
Maybe a little earlier. It could be a little off, but that's just personal.
But sometimes we react to things that's going around the world.
Yeah,
or,
true.
like funny videos, but most of the time we are reacting to music.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're at the point now where so many groups will have to sacrifice so much that to get that many people willing to sacrifice that much is going to be so hard. You had the 7 great guys come together that were willing to sacrifice what it took to get there.
It's like more. It's like more what's going on in this country, actually.
Who? Yeah.
Oh, I've heard "Protect Your Neck" by Wu Tang. I haven't heard "Triumph" yet though, but I've heard "Protect Your Neck" by Wu Tang. "Protect Your Neck" is a cultural classic. But August, like,
I probably can't remember off the top.
but like reading what he's saying in the song, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
He's pretty much saying that if you don't have freedom of thought, if you can't be an individual, what are you?
yeah,
That's what I'm getting.
yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah,
You don't have to all follow the same conscious
yeah.
thought. You have to have freedom of thought to be able to
Like,
think
damn,
outside the
it's not that difficult.
과연을 금지시킨 건 무엇일까 어쩌면 우리 자신 아닐까 자본의 노예 돈들의 노예 중고심과 편견 혐오의 노예 유튜브의 노예 플렉스의 노예 이기심과 탐욕에 미쳐나지는 눈 감으면 편해 모든 게 뻔해 이득에 따라서 뻔히 갈리는 견해 시기와 질투에 다들 말해 눈들이 먼저 서로가 서로에게 적세를 거는 것도 모른 채 정보의 쓰나미에서 쓸려내려가지 말길 우린 자유와 방종의 차이지만 모두 구분하니 이 노래는 올라타봐 지금
I see why people are mad about this one. I get it.
복작되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah.
Dude. Wait, is there more to it?
It might be.
Oh, okay.
What's going?
It's a different vibe here. This is a much different vibe. I'm a little confused.
I'm confused too.
Dude, that can't be this.
That had to have been the ending for the channel.
That's got to be the channel.
Yeah.
That's got to be the channel.
Be the chance.
That doesn't mix at like.
Oh, that completely didn't.
That like that's. Yeah, that's got to be the channel.
Tick tock.
That's got to be the channel.
That's the
Yeah.
channel.
There's no way that's the
Yeah, there's
part of
no
the
way.
song.
There's no way it's part of the song.
Are we going
It's
back?
the outro to the channel. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's just the outro for. Okay, I was gonna say like I'm like August, did you do it? What he was saying in this,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Well, we gotta do this again.
dude,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah.
okay, so that's we know that's
올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬
this lively rhythm. Perhaps this could be the new kind of hiccup. Okay, so yeah, that's, we know what the hook is now.
이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah.
Interpretation is free for all without the nonsense. Yeah, we
해석되는 자유 yeah. 개소리는 out yeah.
freedom of expression could be the reason for somebody's death. Could you still consider that freedom?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I mean it still is. It's just
Because if you get offended because the way somebody else is expressing themselves, whose fault is that?
that's your personal.
You see what I mean?
problem. That's on you.
If you get offended and hurt yourself because what somebody else is doing, whose fault is that?
I see what you mean. Yeah, that's
There has to be some kind of personal responsibility there at the end.
yeah.
Just because what somebody else does makes you make a decision. I didn't like what they were wearing. I'm gonna go jump off this bridge.
That's not there. I get what you're saying, Vito. I get what you're saying.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
But it also just because you can't express yourself to go kill somebody either. That's not an expression.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, yeah.
See what I mean? with that?
I understand.
I would say expressing yourself would be in what you wear and what you call yourself. That's your own personal thing. But
Yeah.
and in the same token, you can't force everybody else to see how you express yourself.
That's true. That's true.
You expressing yourself is how you express yourself.
So,
You can't
yeah.
expect somebody else to also see how you express yourself.
And you can't always expect people to understand your perception.
Exactly. You need to be happy with what you're doing, but you can't let somebody else be the reason you're happy or not.
Oh, so,
Yeah, don't
okay,
depend on other
okay,
people for
okay.
happiness.
So it's like perfect example, like what we're doing right now, right?
Mhm.
So if somebody is like really trying to hurt our feelings and really saying some like nasty shit in the comments or whatever about us, and I get like, let's say, like really offended and hurt,
Mhm.
and I just think about, you
Mm.
know, getting rid of myself.
Yeah.
Is that like the good example of what he's saying there?
Alina,
Because the freedom of expression.
see,
You know what
harassment
I'm
and stuff
saying?
like that that's not expressing yourself. That's actually harming. That is harming somebody and crossing your line.
Because
Having a conversation is different.
people are saying what they want to say. They're expressing their feelings towards what they're seeing or what they're watching, whatever. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah. And honestly, I think people have a misconstruction of what capitalism actually is because we don't actually have true capitalism because if we had true capitalism, the garbage products would fail and the real products would rise to the top because that's what the market would dictate. True capitalism is when companies fail, they don't get subsidized to be brought back up because if somebody wants that to succeed.
Yeah.
True capitalism is when someone introduces a product, if it is a good product, people will continue to purchase it. And that is the
Oh,
choice
the
they are
biggest
making.
guy.
If the product is garbage, it's supposed to fail, not be subsidized by a government to keep it up. Corporate capitalism does not work. Regular capitalism, as an actual market should work, has made more millionaires than anything in this world. It's when corporations get involved and then they start supplementing products that nobody wants, and then good products that get hidden and followed over because they don't want that company surviving. You see what I mean?
It's like mainstream versus independent art.
Exactly. What everybody hates is corporate capitalism because the corporations are deciding to the people what they must buy.
I see what
You
you're
see
saying.
what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
True capitalism is when there's many different products and the people who are purchasing these products dictate which ones are the ones that are good and which ones are bad. We don't get real capitalism. We get what is shoved down our faces. And because I can't say I hate corporate capitalism. But a free market,
Hey, listen, let me get
the,
that
the
charger.
proper exchange of goods and services.
Because he hugs it.
Because perfect example, if that water bottle that Ian has right there, that has a value to Ian.
Yes.
If I am willing to give Ian fair value for that bottle, who should be allowed to sell it?
Yeah.
That's capitalism.
Yeah. Just clean it out for you since I've been drinking out.
Now, that's corporate capitalism would be saying that's the only bottle available. This other one is garbage. This is the only one you're allowed to sell. By the way, you don't like the price? I dictate the price because it's the only one you have. The only choice you have.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You have no choice but to get this. You have no choice but to make that one company money, even if you hate that company,
I see what you're saying.
because there's no other choice for you to have.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Having more choice makes it better because, again, the more choices available, the better it is because the garbage products will fail.
Consumer choice.
Consumers are what makes the market go. But when you start forcing products on consumers that have no choice, that's not capitalism. That's corporate capitalism where all the corporations are making the money. You should be able to introduce any product to the market. If you came out with a toothbrush that was better than every other toothbrush, you should be allowed to sell it. The corporations would not let you bring it to market.
I see what you're saying.
You would be frozen out and freezed out.
I see what you're saying. I see what yeah.
I hate corporate capitalism with a passion. Hate it. But I love capitalism.
I see what you mean. The way you explained it, the way you
Because capitalism is what we're doing right here.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You guys have a choice to watch any channel you want. You're choosing to watch us right now.
Yeah, I see what
It's
you're saying.
awesome.
Yeah, which we
We
love.
feel,
We love you.
We feel special.
We love
You know, the corporate capitalism part of this is YouTube forcing CNN, Fox News, and all them stuff at the top of the page. Not the independents that are making the contents. That's the corporations that are pushing
I
what
see
they
it,
want
yeah.
you to see.
Dennis, yeah. There you go, Dennis. Hyper man up.
Honestly, I'm the more I've been watching of Vivek Ramaswamy, the more I'm like, I hope this guy gets on the debate stage and can actually become our president.
I would just never want that job personally.
No,
I would never like
it's tough.
like if you want that job,
From what
Somebody's got to do it.
someone's got to do it.
yeah, it ain't Ian.
That's the point. Yes, it's a terrible job, but you want the right person in that job. If all you have is slime balls, you get Sleepy Joe.
I just
Poopy Joe.
Quite honestly,
It's just hard to make everybody happy.
at the end of the day, I hope it's RFK and Vivek on the stage against each other. That those are the two that I hope are against each
I
other.
love Patrick Bet.
Oh, Patrick Bet David is amazing. That dude is amazing.
What's he do?
Valuetainment.
I've never heard that name.
He does. We've seen him on the interviews before.
Huh.
Patrick Bet. He's a self-made. I think he's about to be a billionaire. Well, also
Entrepreneur?
Vivek is about to become a self-made billionaire at 37.
Entrepreneur or whatever, how you say
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Respect to them.
He's worth about 800 million right now.
Look at August D. Look what you're doing.
Damn. Yeah, let's go back.
평형절의 자유 어쩌면 누군가의 조금 잘고 그동안 자유
Right.
일런지
No. Actions are reflected in your judgment and speculations.
당신의
Okay.
판단과 추측이 확실한 신념들이 있는지 당신의
Oh, so, wow, I didn't see it change. And you believe that your freedom is on the same level as others.
자유와
Okay.
타인의 자유가 동일하다 믿는지
Then don't hesitate. Just get on board liberation from all that's forbidden.
You see, especially in America here, everybody is on the same freedom. Everybody has the same freedom of opportunity.
I just don't get why people don't treat each other.
The sad part is here, everybody's born of difference of circumstances. Some people, yes, they have a head start. But just because they have a head start doesn't mean that they're going to get to the finish line before someone who was born with nothing. I think that honestly, the people that are born with a head start are worse off in life and end up being some of the most
They don't know how to
despicable
do anything.
people.
They don't know how to do
Exactly.
anything for themselves.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
The people that are born and go through strife and struggle, yes, it sucks when you're going through it. But when you get out the other side and you bust your ass and you become something,
You learn where you don't want to be.
exactly.
Yeah.
When you're handed something and you're continually given something, you never want to strive to get better.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean by that.
When you're subsidized by your government to keep you in a spot, you never want to work harder to get out of it. Because what's the point? I'm taken care of. Everything's done for me. Why do I need to better myself when everything's taken care of?
I see what you mean.
Because you don't get ahead.
I see what you mean.
Exactly.
I want to be in control of where I move and how I do things. I don't want to be waiting. Oh, what are they going to give me this week? Are they going to give me enough? Are my benefits going to be still? No. I want to make sure I have my own benefits. Get it myself.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
There are some people that
That's fair.
there are
That's
some people
fair.
that need help at times.
You gotta depend on the food stamps and the welfare shit. And that's just
There are some people that need the help, but you shouldn't
like
rely on
monthly,
it.
like monthly or weekly or whatever you receive the money, and you gotta depend on that. And then the day that you don't receive it or the week you don't receive it, you're screwed.
You're in trouble.
So I got offered for that stuff, and I'm like, no, I don't need that. And I was like scraping by. I could have had it, but I'm like, no, I don't want to get into habit of getting help when I could do it myself.
I can respect that. I can
No.
respect that.
When other people actually need it, and then there's people that take advantage of that. That pisses me off.
That's why.
Yeah, don't take advantage for the people who actually need
When
the
they
assistance.
could go out there and get a job.
Yeah, like actually
But there's
need
so many
the
people that
assistance.
take advantage of the
And you know
system
what?
that
And
take it from the people that
you're
need
not
it.
supposed to
Yeah.
be living off of that. You're supposed to you could use the help until a certain time
Yeah.
until you're on your feet.
See, the problem is they take the benefits away all at once when you hit a certain level. When you're on that stuff, it should be taken away slowly as you
Like
get
a
ahead.
gradual.
Right.
Yeah.
It should be supplemented as you're gaining, so that way you have incentive to get off. So that way you're not really losing anything until you get to that point where you don't need it no more.
I see what you mean.
But they do that. They take the benefits away all at once to decentivize you from wanting to get off of it. They don't want people to get off the benefits. They don't want you to benefit yourself. They want you to be relying on them.
Yeah, it's all a plan. It's just
August, I'm blaming you right now.
Hey,
I'm blaming you, August.
speaking the truth. That's all.
But we're also he's also got the perspective of being over in Korea.
That's true.
So we're looking at this as the perspective of having the freedoms we have in America.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
We have freedoms here that nobody else in the world has. Other countries will say they have freedom of speech. You do not have freedom of speech. This is the only country that you have freedom of speech. As soon as you start telling somebody what they cannot say, or you start jailing somebody for something that is said, no matter how much you don't like it, or how much it offends you, or how much it hurts you, you don't have freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is being able to say something that offends somebody and letting them being able to retort.
I see what you mean.
Freedom of
Yeah.
speech is letting all ideas be said, even the ones you don't like, so that way those ideas can be shot down. When you start censoring and telling people they can't speak, all they go do is talk to other people like them in a corner that nobody else can tell them that their ideas are stupid now. And then you got a bunch of people that start talking, oh, these ideas are great. And that's how you get radicals. How do you de-radicalize somebody? Actually have a conversation so you start talking.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's going in.
Yeah, he is.
That's oh yeah, America technically still has freedom of speech, not online. You have freedom of speech while speaking. They're trying to take away your online freedom of speech because they're trying to say it's different. Whether you type something out, whether you say it verbally, speech is speech. Whether it's in a letter, oh, it's definitely controlled online more because it's let you see what you can and can't. But America has true freedom of speech, and which is why they're trying to take it away. Which is why government's working with behind the scenes with all these social media companies. And it's not just the American government, it's all the governments.
August, we trying to get these on. We try, but the chat, my man.
Cross, I could sit here and say Joe Biden's a piece of shit. I hate him. I can sit there and say that in this country. There are some countries where they can't say that about the leader of their country, where somebody's going to be knocking on the door within 10 minutes and dragging them out of the room.
Oh, Duty got a verse for you. For you, Vito.
Wait, who? Who?
He got a verse for you.
God, you can put the verse up. Cross, you're seeing what is done online. Everybody's looking through the lens of what is done online. Yes, it's very, very easy to censor speech online. It's a lot different to challenge my speech in person, if that makes sense. You see what I mean?
Other time, Harry, we have Vito who's doing a freestyle now.
Wait, what? I'm screenshot. I'm taking that. Yeah.
But you see, Cross, we can sit there. They have to censor the video, the speech online, but it can keep being processed and put up over and over again, and eventually get out in this country. There's certain countries where you can't even where you say certain things and the video is automatically put down. There's certain videos where they won't even put certain topics in certain countries to be able to be seen.
Hey, Duty. Okay. Okay, Duty.
Did you read it?
Okay, Duty. Okay. Got a little kick in it. I
I
like
actually
it.
like that.
I like Yeah, oh no, he's still going, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're right, Elena. The true freedom is being able to break out of the cycle.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, guys, it's 2:30. You gotta do.
You are right, Cross. You could post anything like that, and again, that is because of the corporate elites that are trying to push a certain thing. But in this country, you're allowed to say anything you want. I don't agree 100% with the LGBT community, but they're allowed to do what they want to a certain extent. Can't go kill people.
Yeah, don't do that. No
Nobody's
violence.
allowed to do that.
No violence.
You can't go.
Violence is bad.
You can't go physically harm somebody else. You can live and express your life, but
Yeah,
you can't force your life onto somebody else.
yeah. Never. No matter how much I disagree with someone, I never condone violence towards someone. I never do that.
I like that, duty. I like that.
Oh, look at Duty. Look at respect, Duty.
Don't worry. Ian will probably do a few Talo Anjum videos next week to release.
Yeah, don't, guys. So honestly, we're gonna try to make it through this one.
You see, I love the fact that it's like right here in this channel, we have conversations.
Yeah.
This is how a reactions are supposed to be done. You're supposed to relate it because you're not just supposed to say, "Oh,
Anybody,
that's
well,
cool." Oh, I like how he said that. It's cool how he said. I'm like, all right.
what was he trying to get across?
Like I hate when like good like I don't know. I hate when like Eminem reactions are like 5 minutes. I'm like, you're not enjoying the song. Um, but guys, don't worry. So whatever we don't get to by 3, I'll be busting my ass on next Saturday. Trust me, I will be busting my ass for you. Don't worry.
All right, let's keep it going.
We're trying, August. Uh,
I said Vito respond to me.
uh,
Huh?
the top. What do you say the thing about the left?
Left has full control.
Left has almost all control. They have about 90% of the
That's
control.
why I say don't let. I just say think for yourself. Don't let people dictate who you gotta like side with.
And again,
Don't let people do that shit.
a lot of people keep conflating the two. I separate the left from actual Democrats. Real Democrats don't fall in line with the left. They call themselves Democrats, and everybody wants to hate all Democrats as the left. No, that's wrong. People who associate themselves with the left are evil. The left is trying to destroy. Honestly, the right is trying to destroy. That's why they're left and they're right. Don't fall into those stupid cults. Stay as an individual and look through the bullshit. Don't follow the groupthink on either side. You got to look through the bullshit and make the decision.
That's
for
why
yourself.
a lot of times Vito's gotta update me on stuff because I can't do it. I'm like it can be frustrating to have a conversation with me because I'm like one of the most neutral people you'll ever meet. I like to just say like
But
you gotta find a common ground or something.
Ian, in the past 3 years, I busted you out of the groupthink too.
I used to be like that. And then I'm just like
I got Ian to start
it's
thinking and looking at things through his own lens instead of just what everybody's doing. You can't just look at what the group is and follow groupthink.
You cannot be a sheep.
it's like your friends. Just because they're your friends doesn't mean you have to follow every single thought they have. Right?
But you can still
Like
be friends with them.
like it doesn't matter what your vote. I don't give a crap about what you're voting for. Even if you're just hanging out with your friends when you're like high school, college, whatever, or just even as a grown adult, you don't have to follow everything your friends do. You don't have to follow everything your family does. You don't.
Across the right and the left was put together from the mainstream media as a way to keep everybody arguing and to keep distractions off of what the actual elites are doing. That's all it is. That's why anything you watch in the media is to
I
make an
don't really
emotional
know that much
response.
about KSI duty. I can't answer questions about him. I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't really know about KSI. All I know is that he's him and what is it, Logan Paul or
Yeah,
somebody or
I
something.
just know that's that.
That's all I know.
I honestly I don't know much about KSI.
Yes, creates echo chambers and I hate it. Yep.
Dude, this is gonna be the longest BTS reaction we ever freaking have. Okay, guys,
Yeah.
we're gonna try
Let
to get
finish.
we're gonna try to get through.
그렇다면 주저 말고 올라타봐 금지된 것들로 부토의 해방
For for all those living in these unfortunate times.
각자의 취향
And the sad part is, it's the elites that try to give us this illusion that these are the most unfortunate times. The best time in the world is right now. The most technological advancements in human age is right now.
Yeah, you're in a technological age. You are visual.
The best medical advancements are right now.
Even though y'all freaky with the AI stuff, y'all a little freaky. I'm not gonna lie, y'all a little freaky.
I know. That's the best time to be alive is right now.
I mean, it's not like I want to go live in the '60s. It's not like I want a time machine to go back.
Now, where would you rather live, America or Africa?
Listen, the best, honestly, to be the best
I'm,
time
I'm,
to
pretty, I'm
live,
pretty good right now.
live
Dude, I'm not gonna. I'm
is
pretty.
is the 90s, because right now is crazy shit going on.
No, this is even
Oh,
we
I
still
don't know. I don't know.
this is even better now than the
Was still.
90s.
90s was still. I get what you mean.
I know what you
Because
mean.
like the quality and like of stuff. Like I get what you're
But you
saying.
know what? All the stuff that's going on right now was happening behind closed doors. Now they open the doors and let the crazy people come out. It's a cool world.
That's because we have so many corruption people who are the corruption that is in charge. All people that are in charge only care about enriching themselves. They don't care about the actual people in their countries.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
The people running the governments of the world, all they care about is themselves. They don't care about their people. There's very few that care about their people. I'm sure there's some countries that actually care about their people.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, no, Africa is
No, it's
Africa.
definitely an advantage, but
Yeah,
that's my
it is.
point.
100%. It is. It is.
That's my point. Where would you still rather live?
But like everything's about money now.
Exactly.
No one looks at like
You have a better quality of life here where resources are aplenty as of over there where it's harder to come by resources.
yeah. You're never gonna. There's no utopia in the world.
No, I never expected
Like,
utopia to
like
be, but damn, what's going on right
But see that's what they try to take. You do have utopia
now?
inside your home. You have your
yeah,
own. Where utopia is
It's
your
that's
it's your
own
it's
personal.
your sanctuary. Yes,
I don't
yes.
know much about Andrew Tate.
To
I
me,
can't.
Oh, Andrew
I
Tate.
don't know.
Andrew Tate is the guy that says a lot of the right things, but then says a lot of stupid things that you're like, God damn, why did he have to say both those things?
Yeah. I mean, when it comes with talking about family and stuff like that, 100% I agree with him. But when it comes with him freaking doing the
If we can, just for vlogs, we might just play it on the way out.
what is it they does? The OnlyFans
Yeah.
stuff with the I
But to be fair, every woman that has come out and says that they haven't been forced, they've all said that he's been great to work with and that he was
but
straight up within every step of the way.
well yeah, but for what the all the text or whatever, or what he pretty much how the way he said things, he was manipulating them. That's the thing that I don't agree.
Yes and no. The way you can make it seem like he was manipulating because we've only seen snippets of the conversation. You have to take things like that and look at a whole conversation to see if he was manipulating.
Because he had the remember he had that
Like to
whole
me,
video.
I
Like
can't stand that. And in the full context of the video, he explained what he was saying about that. So that is the negative and the push and pull with Andrew Tate.
don't dismiss the guy. You know what
Andrew,
I'm saying? He he does say some freaking smart things. It's the only thing I don't agree is what he was doing. That's
he
it.
definitely has a lot of bad takes, but he says so many things that make so much sense. You're like, if anybody else would have said this, it'd be everywhere. But he speaks to a lot. He speaks to a lot of young men. He really does. Especially in a world where they're trying to kill masculinity today. They say masculinity is toxic. No,
I just say some people are toxic. That's
exactly.
what I say. Because you can have some toxic ass women.
Oh yeah,
All out there.
you can have some.
Like, but so August D, you gotta stop. We gotta stop.
Ooh.
August D, you gotta stop, bro. Yeah.
What can you bring to the table? And she goes, me. And I'm like, what? That's it?
That's
That's
it.
your
Yeah.
existence in that house, and that's it? No, don't do anything? Okay.
But to be fair,
What the-
Tate got to be one of the cleanest guys because he got arrested in one of the most corrupt countries and got released. They couldn't find nothing on him, and they illegally arrested him technically for about a month. They couldn't find anything on this dude and had to release him.
Dude, shit's wild out here, bro.
If Tate was actually an evil guy doing something, he'd be in prison. You see what I mean? They're
Shit's
looking
wild out here.
so hard to find something on a guy like that, they couldn't find nothing on him. Even in a corrupt country, they couldn't plant nothing on him. That speaks a lot in my mind.
What the fuck is that whistling? You know yet? No, this is the air purifier over there. Oh, what up, just some guy? What up, fam?
Hey, just some guy. Let's see if we can get through.
Yeah, let's hear it.
저 얘들을 못하는 불행한 시
Who don't even understand their own taste. The song's simply about freeing what's
That's what I was getting at, where the
Yeah.
corporate capitalism's forcing you on stuff, and you don't even get to choose anything because all you get is what.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
dude.
bad for y'all BTS fans who try to watch this because it's gonna be like a 2 hour.
What, like,
They're gonna like look at it's like religious talking on to the song.
If we go off a little because
we're also getting an American perspective of
Yeah.
what he's talking about.
So BTS fans, anybody else who I'm so sorry.
이대를 살아가는 이들을
I'm
위한 이
still
노래는
here.
I'm so sorry, guys.
금지된 것을 푸는 것뿐이지.
But you must remember to differentiate freedom from self-indulgence.
See, I agree with that.
Ah,
There is a difference from that. Everybody has the same freedoms. Your self-indulgence doesn't really mean freedom.
okay. So I'm gonna say something stupid. Y'all can get mad at me. Is self-indulgence like? Is it just being selfish about what you want?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, yes.
Okay. All right.
Self-indulgence is doing everything for yourself.
Okay.
That you get the it's like satisfying
For
for
yourself.
you, for yourself.
Like when you know you're full, but there's only and there's three. Let's say you're full.
Yeah.
There's 6 people there, but there's 3 candies left, and you take 2 of them.
Okay. Okay. That.
You see what I
okay,
mean?
Okay.
That right there is your self-indulgent.
Yeah, like you should
Okay.
have the mindset of, you know what,
I've had enough. Let somebody else.
I wouldn't
take
mind
it.
having another one for like later or whatever.
Yeah.
Just put it in my pocket. No, I'll just leave it there because there's other people that want it. So
So
Okay.
just some guy, you can put out a thing. We might not get to it today, but I'll be doing solo. I'll be doing solo videos on Saturday to like help the world.
For example, when your mom makes brownies, you know you can have just one.
Oh, I'd be self-indulgent.
Yeah.
I'm guilty. I'm
Exactly.
guilty. I'll be self-indulgent. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all on that one.
Nobody's not
Nah,
gonna have
this
this last one.
in the first hour. There's a good foregone. There's a good foregone.
Because look, we all have the opportunity to make money to go purchase a PlayStation 5. Self-indulgence is just taking the PlayStation 5.
Okay, I got you.
Not
I got
caring about having the resource to get it, just taking it because it makes me feel good.
Okay,
See what
I
I
see.
mean?
I see it. Fair enough.
Just because you have the freedom doesn't mean you have the freedom to walk in and take something that somebody else is selling.
Good
Like what
point.
they've been doing in Walmart.
Good point.
That's not
That's why
freedom.
that's why they're closing the Walmarts.
Right. That's not
Good
freedom.
point.
You don't have the freedom to just go take from somebody else.
Fair enough.
허나 자유와 방종의 차이점은 부디 구분하길. Yeah.
Oh, here come the hook.
이 노래는
All right, we got a little hook break now.
복잡한 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금
Oh shit! I'm over here reading the chat. I'm losing.
올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금
Here we go. Endless influx of information prohibits freedom of imagination and seeks conformity of thought.
Yep.
Well, damn. That's pretty.
Well, actually, no. Endless influx of information doesn't prohibit freedom of imagination. I feel the more information I have, the more freedom you are. As long as you can, you should be able to differentiate between the garbage information and the real information. But you shouldn't have the government telling you what is the fake information, because the government just wants to have you listen to what they want you to listen to. You see what I mean with that? He's saying endless influx of information prohibits freedom of imagination. If you have too much information,
I see what you're
can't
saying.
think.
You're okay. So, like,
I think you need more information to understand what you're thinking. I don't think the flow of information should ever be controlled. There should be nobody should be in control of turning on the faucet of information.
I mean, you always have room to learn.
Oh, ignorance is
New
definitely bliss
things.
sometimes. But the information should still be allowed to be put out there for if I want to go search for it, I can find it. Just because someone disagrees with the information doesn't mean it shouldn't be allowed to be seen.
Tell me all three of your favorite YouTube. It's weird. I don't have a favorite YouTuber.
I got one.
I'll say Harry Mack right now.
Call me Chris.
Yeah, Chloe Chris is pretty good. She is pretty good.
She is my favorite one right now.
I'll say, okay.
Honestly, probably Osmongold. Asmongold is probably one of my favorite Twitch streamer that streams a lot of video games. I've watched him since he's played World of Warcraft, but I like watching his takes on how he reacts to stuff because he gives a very based opinion on things and doesn't lean one way or the other, really. So I love
Damn.
his takes on it because I don't agree with him on a lot of stuff that he says, but I like how he says it.
Hmm.
Am I feeling myself too much if I say Blite Media?
No, honestly, we are.
Like, am I feeling? Is that too cocky? I don't like to be cocky.
Because we're one of the few people actually sat down and actually listened to what we were saying.
I'm gonna say Blite Media. Like, we're talking, bro. Like, I like what we do, but I didn't want to seem like arrogant. That's just not who I am.
I like how we take our approach to reactions because we actually have discussions.
Yeah, that's why I like doing it. You know?
Yeah.
Anybody can watch a
Aw.
reaction. Damn, it was great.
Much love, just for
Thank
blogs.
you.
Much
Thanks,
love.
just for blogs. We appreciate that, bud. But see, that's what I disagree with.
Awesome.
Y'all
Thank you, Danish.
y'all the best. Thank you, Danish. Y'all the best.
I think the more information, the better.
I agree. I agree.
I don't think that there should ever be a throttle on information. But I also believe that I can decide if something is stupid or not. I can decide if it's misinformation.
Even if you don't say Blite Media, then you're just a fake fan. Man, yo, what's up? Yo,
I think that we're actually doing something important.
yeah, I
We're
do
actually-
too. I do too.
Because there's a lot that Ian and I don't even agree on when it
Oh
comes to
yeah,
stuff.
there's a lot.
But we love having discussion.
Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful thing when you don't like agree on everything.
And I'm sure
Because
there's
you
plenty of people watching.
you have your own mindset. And you learn from each other. So
True. But if the information is limited, then you're evolving those opinions around the limited information that you have, and you don't have any, and you're not allowing something that might change your mind for the better or sometimes for the worse.
Just for you, blogs. Thank you. Much appreciated. We work hard for y'all. Oh, much love, much love, duty, much love.
상상의 자유들을 근조시킨 가동시에 사상의 통일성을 원해
All these painful noises blind.
왜 내 머리 앞에 각종 노이즈는 눈을 가리고 이제는
And now it infringes on freedom of thought.
생각에 좌우조치 범의 각종
All the controversy. Yeah, all the controversy incessantly triggers confusion and judgment.
See, that's the stuff that they try to see. I don't consider that like good information. That's stuff that they're trying to force on you to get emotional response is just to confuse you and cloud your judgment. That is the stuff that they try to flood the market with to make you not pay attention to the stuff you need to pay attention to. It's all the filler stuff, all the filler garbage.
Like filler bars.
Exactly.
filler bars, yeah.
Filler bars.
Yeah.
People who can't rap do that shit.
It's beating around the bush, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's all that is. But you need to be able to trust yourself to be able to wean through it. You don't want to trust on somebody else to filter that information for you.
And please,
You need to be your own filter of information.
My thing I'm big on, don't blindly follow people.
Exactly.
Don't blindly just oh well that's my favorite artist. Okay, you don't gotta put a candle next to him and pray to like you don't gotta have him on the
Exactly.
altar, like damn. Like Eminem, my favorite rapper, but there's some shit he's done. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
chill out.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
A lot of Eminem's done that. I'm like,
Dude,
I don't agree with.
like, dude, chill out, bro. But like, you still my favorite rapper. I still vibe with him.
I'm sure there's a lot of things Picasso did back in the day
Yeah.
that people didn't like, but he put out beautiful art.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
You just cannot deny the talent or the skill that a person has.
like I know sometimes I say things and I'm like, I know someone's gonna disagree with me. I know, like all the time in the comment section, people disagree with me all the time. I know it. I don't expect like well, we got like 23.7K. Right now. I don't expect all 23,000 of you to agree with every single word and
Right.
idea.
I would be shocked if every single person agreed with everything.
Yeah.
I'd be a
you
little
said.
scared.
I would be
I would be scared.
I'd be scared. I'd be like, okay, I need to calm down.
Where's the negative comment?
Like I need to
Where's the
calm
negative
down.
comment,
Yeah.
please.
Like
because I like having that differentiation of thought.
Yeah, because you know what? We could be wrong, and then they're correcting us.
yeah,
If
like
we read the comments, and
yeah.
then we're like, oh,
Like
yeah, I didn't think of
I'll
it that way.
tell somebody like
Okay,
correct me if I'm this is what I saw, but correct
exactly.
me if I'm wrong.
Oh, I understand that, but I'm saying that nobody should be in control of either turning it on or shutting off that faucet of information. It's needs to be on the individual to decide what information is good or not.
Oh, excuse me. Very few people in here. It's very. Hey, I'm if 16 people is all we get in the chat, I'm cool with that.
That's
Yep.
fine.
I'm about me. Ooh, juice. Can I take
Honestly, we probably have conversations where people come in and they leave because they don't like what we're talking about
Oh, excuse me.
because they can't stand to be
Ooh.
talking with someone who disagrees with them. We're in a very, very tumultuous time where people get triggered just by the words somebody's saying, which is ridiculous. You don't like what somebody's saying, counter them intelligently. Don't just get angry
Yeah.
and want to lash out and attack them for something they say.
Exactly.
Oh, the AI thing for rappers, I don't like it.
I don't like that.
I
At
don't
all.
like it at all.
either.
I do not like that at all.
Don't give me the shock value if it was interesting. Like, oh, cool, they did that electro. Yeah, I'd like as an overall new thing to do. No, I'm not with that. It takes away from the talent of a real artist. I'm not with that.
No. BTS puts out so much.
Oh,
good
yes.
content. It's
Oh my
amazing
God.
how you can sit there and break down what they're talking about and have cultural discussions with them.
Like when it's all said and done, when they're like grown and just like either retired or people pass away, when they have like their like the biopic of like artists, that shit's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Because they'll definitely someone will make one.
Oh,
Somebody will make a BTS documentary of like when it's all said
yeah.
and done. Like that.
논란들은 판단들의 혼란들을 야기시키고 또 쉴 틈 없이 생산되네.
Really? What is it exactly that's been restricting us? Maybe we do it to ourselves.
See, right there, we restrict ourselves when we refuse to look at the other side.
No, 'cause
Some
some-
people,
'cause
oh
sometimes
my God.
sometimes you're afraid that you might be more on that side when you find out.
But now it's getting to the
You see what I'm
point.
saying?
I see what you're. But now it's getting to the point where like agreeing and disagreeing is a whole different separate part of a conversation. It's getting to the point where like you got people who don't even want to start a conversation.
Yep.
Like
You get to the
it's
point where someone disagrees, they're my enemy.
like,
No,
like
that
it's
shouldn't be.
It
that
shouldn't
like
be
that's
that way.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
너를 금지시킨 건 무엇일까? 어쩌면 우리 자신 아닐까?
Can we say this? Can we say this?
I'm not sure if that word gets triggered on this.
Yeah.
It probably does.
Just
I don't
replace it with something else.
captive.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go.
Forced worker to capitalism.
Cap. Yeah, I'll say cap. I don't know if
Forced
that.
worker to capitalism.
Yeah, we'll
Forced
go with
worker
that.
to money.
Yeah, I don't know if we can
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
We're not afraid
Yeah,
to.
we'll say captive to capitalism, captive to money. I'll say that. I'll say that.
돈의 노예, 돈들의 노예. 중국
I don't know if I can say that.
That whole sentence would get flagged.
I will say this.
It doesn't even matter the context that we say it in. It's
I will
saying
say
that
this.
would get flagged
Oh.
for this.
I will say blinded by unnecessary judgment. I'll say that. There you go. I'll say that. I'll say that. I can't say that, dude. I can't say that. I can't say that.
Flex selfishness and greed have gone off.
I can't say that. Like, I love y'all too much. I can't.
It's not that we're afraid to say the stupid words.
Yeah,
YouTube would flag it in the
yeah. I don't want. I vibe with y'all too much. I'm not risking that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I vibe with y'all too much.
유튜브의 노예 플렉스의 노예 이게
For the people who already, y'all know what part we're at in the song.
Yeah.
Y'all, the visuals right there. Y'all know where we're at in the song.
순간 탐욕이 미쳐나지는 눈
I can see this. I close my eyes and it's easy. It's all so obvious. I can say that.
모든 게 뻔해
All right. Opinions clearly split depending on what's to gain. Everyone's been blinded by envy and jealousy.
That
Oh my god.
right there. So many people are ready to sacrifice
Dude.
their people to get ahead.
Dude, jealousy.
Yeah.
I felt like I thought jealousy was just like high school shit. But
No.
like,
Oh no, that
good God.
is
Oh, Lena, you heading out?
Too many people got to stop looking in their neighbor's bowl and wanting what they
Bye,
have instead
Lena.
of earning it. Oh.
Oh, bye, Lena.
Bye, Lena. Thanks for staying some time with us.
Thanks for coming on in.
Oh, AI is getting scary.
Yes.
AI is getting. Did you see that AI got convinced somebody in Belgium to themselves?
Bro, stop.
Yep.
Yeah, to out themselves because
Oh,
but
she was
they-
saying bye to Duty. Duty was.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, bye, duty.
Oh, bye,
Okay,
Duty.
okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Thanks, Duty. Take care, man. We will try to get to people's requests in a
But
timely
opinions
fashion.
clearly too many people are making opinions on what they think is going to get them ahead.
Yeah,
instead of
man.
actually making a moral judgment based off of their morality. Too many people are sacrificing their morality
Yeah.
for monetary gain.
It's like
And they're miserable when they get the money.
it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. People doing too much shit in jealousy.
I'm sorry.
Get out your feelings about
If
crap.
I'm going, if this business is going to go anywhere and we make money, I'd rather be happy that we got there legitly.
Yes. Yes.
Not that we sacrificed who we were to
I-
get a buck.
I can already see it now. Like going getting bigger and bigger. If someone like interviews us and goes like, "Do you ever get jealous of me?" I'm like, "What's there to be jealous of? We do the same thing." We both sit there at the
We
same.
got this.
Like what am I really jealous of you? Well, do you get jealous of Liz? For what?
get jealous about Blue.
Yeah. Like what? What am I gonna be jealous? Like we doing the same thing. What-
I can already imagine those interviews. It's
Oh.
fun.
이득에 따라서 뻔히 갈리는
I got a question
What you
before
about
I
to say
forget.
something? What?
Before I forget. Now the super chats that we have,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask them if they wanted to wait till we came back
Oh, good
or
point. Good
or to
point.
do it
Good point.
you to do it while we're
Good point.
so what do you guys want? You want us
I
to
could
do
poll it. I could
or
poll it if you want me to.
yes, yes.
I could just say all the super. Do you want Ian to do them, or do you want it like they're like paying for something? Do you want Ian to do it, or do you want to wait until the weekend? I'll poll that. I'll poll.
Yeah, cool that.
I'll
Yeah.
poll that. I'll poll that because some people might not. Some people might not have caught that.
Yeah.
I'll poll that. I'll poll that. Don't worry about that.
But I think there was one that we're going to play just a vibe to because they said it was just a vibe out.
Yeah.
So we'll probably play it as we're ending.
If we can,
We're
August D,
ending,
if you can stop
결의 시기와 질투에 다듬어려 놓은 둘이 머는
without realizing that they're putting
Yeah.
shackles on each other. Yeah.
서로가 서로에게 족쇄를 거는 것도 모른 채
Don't get swept away by a tsunami of information.
See that too. You have to understand
Yeah,
that when there's a
like-
bunch of bullshit information coming in.
Yeah, don't just like gravitate
Right.
towards it. You
Don't
gotta
again,
like
But you have to be able to understand when there is stuff that's not worth your time, or if you need to go through it. You don't want someone
Yeah.
else making that decision for you.
yeah.
Exactly. You just gotta find out yourself.
So
Yeah.
yes, I agree with that. Don't get swept
Don't
away.
get
by
swept
the
in.
Go
stuff.
Yeah.
search, get find the information for yourself and make sure that it's accurate.
Yeah. Yes, Alina, next week on Saturday I'll be by myself. Yeah. I'll just be recording videos. There won't be a live, I'll just be recording videos. But I'm gonna put a poll up for the super chat people to see if you want me to wait until all three of us are together or if you want me to do them.
정보의 쓰나미에서 쓸려내려가지 말게
Because we all differentiate freedom from self-indulgence. Yeah, that's true. We all do differentiate it.
Yep.
But
우린 자유와 방종의 차이점은 모두 구분하니 yeah. 이
Okay, here we go.
노래는
Hook break.
올라타봐 지금 복작되는 리듬 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah. 이 노래는 해금 yeah. 올라타봐 지금 yeah. 복작되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 해금 yeah.
Yeah, because remember that was the outro of
Yeah.
the channel's thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I know it. I mean,
See, I like what he was saying. There.
yeah,
Disagreed with some of the way he was saying it,
but it started a conversation.
but I like how he attacked that
Yeah,
because he's right in a lot of
yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But again, we take this somebody said from an American perspective as well.
yeah,
He's also writing this from a Korean perspective,
yeah,
which is amazing.
yeah. I can understand it. I can understand it.
Ugh.
We have left and right here in America. Then there are people who say that they are natural and don't pick sides because they are biased. What? Maybe then we have people who say they are natural. I think I'm overthinking what you're saying.
Wait.
Then there are people who say they are.
Honestly, the sad part is Ian and I probably both fall into the classical liberal. Except Ian probably leans more to the left side, I lean more to the right side. But we're more in the middle than anything. Because we look at both sides.
Yeah, I'm even if something can be disgustingly said, and I'm willing to look at it, be like, all right, let's decode the bullshit in it.
Mhm.
A lot of people aren't even willing to do that.
Because I've said it before. I'd rather have the KKK guy saying the stupid shit so I know where the KKK guy is. So I know who the
So
hell I can counter and
that way
talk
you
it
can
down to.
dispute what he's saying.
Exactly. Once you start censoring and making the KKK guy go stand in the corner, he creates an echo chamber, and then there's a bunch of KKK guys that are in the corner that
Yeah.
nobody can talk down their ideas to.
And we don't condone them.
No.
Let that be known right now.
But I'd rather know where they are and who they are.
Yeah, so you can stay away from them.
Exactly.
Like I don't want to be around you.
Or
Y'all.
Or counter their ideas on a
Yeah.
public forum.
or
Uh oh. Let's go on in. What you got, Liz?
always. Or
Liz.
try to change their minds.
Exactly. You
Because
can't change their minds if you censor them.
exactly. They
Um,
need to see what's going on, what they're doing is wrong.
Which religion do I? I grew up. I went. To,
I'd say I grew up Christian.
I
I believe
grew
in a
up
God,
like
but I don't really follow church to a hard degree.
I would say like Baptist Christian. That's the
Yeah.
church like I
Catholic?
went to, but like
Catholic?
I don't really like
Yeah.
I
say
believe in
I'm
God, but I
this
don't go to
this.
church every
I'm
Sunday.
like I don't say like oh I'm Catholic or I'm. I believe all religions have quality aspects that I do agree with, and then they have aspects that I completely disagree with.
because my personal opinion, all religions are the same story, just told different ways. So different ethnicities, and everybody can
Bruh.
understand the
Yeah.
story.
Muhammad and Jesus, same role, different name.
I know.
I'm like that's
And
what
I say that, and a
that's-
lot of people get mad at that because when you actually sit down and think of it, each religion is the same exact story told over and over
Like-
again, different ways.
and that's not to disrespect
Different
anybody's
ways.
belief.
It's not to
Completely
disrespect
different.
That's just
different
my
ways.
perception of it. You could perceive the
There is a higher power on each religion. There's always something that you're looking up
Yeah.
to.
But
Know
I
what I'm
firmly
saying?
believe there's a higher power that there's more than just us.
like there's aspects of the Muslim religion that I agree with, and there's aspects with it that I disagree with. But I fully acknowledge it and respect the religion.
But see, that's why I think that
But
no
I don't
religion
say
is
that
better than the other.
Yeah,
They're
I
all
don't. Yeah,
the
there's
same.
no superior religion. Like I don't. That's ridiculous.
I don't think that there's one mega religion that's
Yeah.
better than any others. I think they're all the same. They all tell the same story.
Yeah.
like.
Whichever one appeals to you, follow it.
Like some
It's
not all Christians believe in the same thing.
there's no competition, you know.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just it's their own thing.
yeah.
There is exactly. There's one guy.
They're
Y'all
doing their
don't have
own.
y'all don't have quarterly market competition.
That's
It's like Wall Street, bro.
Like if we just looked at each religion as, hey, it's almost the same as mine. It's just the story told a different way. Everybody would be a lot happier instead of trying to say,
Yeah.
"My
People stop
story."
stop fighting over Jesus.
Everybody
Okay.
everybody has a Jesus. They just
Like,
call him a different name.
like damn, like just respect. It's not hard,
Mhm.
y'all.
Let's think about it. The Lord Almighty knew that everybody wasn't going to listen to the same story.
Like
You have to tell the same story different ways so that way everybody would understand the story.
now, I don't know if
In different languages.
I don't know if I agree with heaven and hell, like believing in heaven and hell. I believe that people are energy. When you die, the energy goes somewhere.
Well, I think we're just in one plane. There's another plane to this that we.
Like you don't find out where you go until you die.
You want to get
That's
into the
my
dimensional stuff? We can, but we're only in the third dimension. Who knows? When we
like.
die, that could be the
Uh,
fourth dimension.
But damn, August D.
But
All
hey,
right, everyone. That's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe, blow us up. Y'all know what to do.
thanks for stopping and spending some time with us today. Hit that notification bell and give us a share because it does help the channel out.
Please and thank you.
and thanks for watching.
And hey, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Later, y'all.